Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with In Between Frames by Emphyrio. So we are normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, so in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we're placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have standard between lines, so digits on the line are strictly in between the two digits in the attached circles. So if this was, say, a 3 and a 6, these two digits have to be from 4 or 5. They can't be 3, they can't be 6, they can't be less than 3. If there was numbers greater than 6, they couldn't be greater than 6. So we could do 4 or 5 like this, we could do 4 or 5 like this. If we were allowed to repeat on the line, we could do 4 4 or 5 5. You can repeat on the line as long as Sudoku rules allow it. I don't think any of these lines actually do allow it, but anyway, that's between lines. So, and that's all the rules. So if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, I highly recommend you do. The link is in the description, and I'm going to get started right now. Okay, so usually with between lines, the good question to ask is where do 1 and 6 go? Because 1 and 6 can only go in circles. They can't go on the line. Because if I put a 1 on a line, what's going to go in the circle? One of these circles would have to be less than 1, which isn't possible. Same with 6. One of these circles would have to be greater than 6. Now, it doesn't look like we're lucking out too much with that because there are 3 places around the edges of this grid that can have 1 or 6. So I guess we could say that one of these 2 corners will be a 1 or a 6. And then one of these 2 corners will be a 1 or 6 at least, and then one of these 2 at least, and one of these 2 at least. Does that help? Or am I thinking about this wrong? Or I'm not thinking about it wrong, but maybe not a helpful thing to think about. Let's see. Maybe this 2 is interesting. I gotta put a 2 in one of these 2 circles. Then this 3, not as interesting. The 4 needs to be up here. The 5 needs to go in one of these 2 circles. This feels symmetric on purpose to have the 5s here. Or the 2 and the 5, which are 1 off from the extreme. So let's say the 5 was here. I would need a lower digit here. Well, if the 5 was here, then this would be the 1-6 pair. So this would be the 1 and this would be the 6. So we'd go 5, 1, 6. Then either of these could be 2. If this was the 5, this would need to be 6 and this would need to be 1. So if this was 5, this would be 6. So if this may not be the right way to get in here, but this is what I'm thinking about. If this is 5, then that's 6. If this is 5, then one of these is... Actually, I'm not sure. Oops, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. That's why weird things are popping up. Okay, let me think a little harder about what's going on here. Okay, well, what we can say is in this row... Oh, so this is a 1 or 6, right. Because if this was not 1 or 6, then I would have to put 1, 6, and 5 all here. So, okay, so this is a 1 or 6. That's helpful. And then this is a 1 or 6, because otherwise I wouldn't have room for my 2. So what does that do? So these can't have 5 or 4 on them. Okay. Yeah, because they see the 4 in the row and they see the 5 in the box. So that's interesting. So no matter what, this is 2, 3, because they can't be 1 or they can't be 1. They could be 2 or 3. They can't be 4, 5, and they can't be 6. So yeah, okay, that's what we were supposed to see. I bet it's the same up here. Yeah, these see 2 and 3. So these are 4 and 5. Sorry, it took me a bit to see that. Hopefully that helps. So the 5's going to go over here. This 2's going to go over here. Again, because there's this 2 here and this 5 here. So what do we know now? Well, this is 1, 2, 6, and this is 1, 5, 6. Okay, this cell can't be 1, 2, or 3. It could be 4. It can't be 5 or 6. So this is actually a naked single 4. Okay, do we have something similar over here? So can't be 1, can't be 2. It could be 3. Can't be 4 or 5 or 6. Yeah, so this is a naked 3. Nice. Okay. So this 2 goes with the other 1, 6, for what it's worth. And this 5 goes with the other 1, 6. Is this interesting yet? Well, over here we need 1 and 6, and then we also need a 3. So there's a 3 in here. In here we need the other 1, 6, and we need a 4. So can this be a 3, I guess would be the question. The farthest away from 3 we could get would be a 6. So this could be 4, 5. So yeah, that does work. What can this be? It can't be 1, 2, 3, so it would be 4 or 5. And obviously, again, can't put 6 on lines. We've been doing that this whole puzzle. This can't be 1. It could be 2 or 3. It can't be 4, 5, or 6. So this needs to be either a 1, if it's the low, because it can't be 2, and then 3 would be too big. If it's the high, it needs to be at least 5. So this is 1, 5, 6. I guess that makes a 1, 5, 6 triple. Interesting. So 4 in this column can only go here. And I bet you that's the same here. I bet so this could be a 1 or a 6, but if it's not 1 or 6, 2 is too big for the low. So the high would then have to be the 5, but it can't be 5 because there's a 5 in the column. So wait, hold on. So this is a 1, 2, this is a 1, 6 pair? Oh no, 2 would be just, okay, sorry, we could be a 2. I messed that up. This could be a 2 because this could be 3. But that does give us a 1, 2, 6 triple, so this is where the 3 goes. All right. Feels like progress. So now there's no 3 on here. So there's a 3 down here. There's 4 up here. Still haven't broken the puzzle yet. Or rather, made a breakthrough. It seems like I'm just slowly getting digits. Interesting. So maybe I'll do something like figure out which ones are low and which ones are high. So I'm going to use purple as one low hiety and then green as the different low hiety. So, does that help? Okay, so in this row, we have 2 highs and 1 low. We don't know which one's which, so maybe I can't do that. Yeah, they don't really connect to each other in that way. Okay, so if this was low, these would both be high. So let's just say a what if. If that was low, let's use blue for low and orange for high. These would both have to be high. If this is high, this one's low. There's 2 highs in this column, so this would be high. This would be low. There's 2 lows in this row, so this would be low, and this would be high. Actually, is that interesting? That works out, but hold on. Let me think about this. When I was going through this seemed, let's clear the coloring. Yes, okay. So there's 2 highs in this row. That's what I'm supposed to be seeing. There's 2 highs in these. The 5 and the 6. Can I put them both here? And it's obviously no. This would be a 5-6 pair. It would not work. The 1 needs to be in one of these. Okay, so that's the obvious thing. This is now high. This is now low. That's a 1. This is 6. Okay. I'm sorry for taking so long to see that, but that is cool. So now this is low, so this has to be the 6. That's 1. That's not a 1. This is a 5. This is just sort of doing a feedback loop now. I'm just cleaning up. Cool. Very interesting idea there, Emphyrio. All right, I'm just cleaning up some stray pencil marks here. So what can we do now? Maybe think about this between line. We have the whole border done, somehow. Okay, 1 in this box goes here, because this one looks over and this one looks down. So maybe we just need to do some more Sudoku first. This is 4, 5, or 6, but not a 6, so it's just 4, 5. I'm looking to force a digit onto here or something like that. Well, this is high, right? So, I mean, I could still do 1, 6 across here, but the question is, could I do a 5? If this was a 5, this would not be a 3. This would be a 1. And so between 1 and 5, we would need 2, 3, 4. Well, there's no 3, so it would be 2 and 4. So this would be 2, and this would be 4. Oh, but this would be... Sorry, this can't be 4. Hold on, why would I... No, sorry, this would be 2, and this would be 4. Why did I think the other way? But that works. So in the case of 5, 1, how about 6, 1? I could have a 5 on here as well. Okay, so in general, we're looking at where the 6 goes in this row. That's what it is. The 6 goes here, because it can't go on the line. And so these are from 2, 4, 5 only, and this can't be 4. Still not exactly seeing how to resolve it. Is it this? No. I thought I saw something, but it doesn't seem like that would be something that in a adventure puzzle anyway. But let's just fill the rest of these cells and see if anything pops out. So these need to be from 2, 3, 5. That's not a 5. It's got to be this between line. So is 3, 6 possible? It looks like it. We could do 4, 5 across here. Is there always a 4 on here? Is that kind of key? Can I do 2, 5? Yeah, I could do 1, 6 with 2, 5. Oh, shoot. What am I missing? Okay, well, if this is 5, I guess we can say that this has to be 2, because 5, 2, 2. So this is 2 in the case that this is 5. This is 6. This is 5, 4. So I guess there's always a 2 on here. Well, we know that from Sudoku. There we go. Okay. That's all it is. In this row, 2 is on here by Sudoku, because 2 can't be here. So if there's a 2 on this line, then we need a 1 on the line. And that gives us all of these digits. Now there's a 5 on the line, so this has to be a 6. Okay. All right, well, that took me longer than it should have, but that's okay. You get to see me struggle today. I hope you enjoyed this puzzle. I don't know if it was on the harder side or I just wasn't thinking about it right, but let me know how you did as well. If you beat my time, amazing. I'm glad. And if you didn't, then, well, you saw I struggled too. So either way, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.